Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. In this game, we'll see the San Antonio Spurs against the Brooklyn Nets. Here with Grant Hill, Doris Burke, and Ali LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, and joining us at the broadcast table, and by all accounts, the Spurs had one of the best draft nights of any team, Shams.
So you already have Victor Wembanyama and De'Aaron Fox, and now you're getting 2 lottery picks. One in Dylan Harper, who in a lot of years would have been the #1 overall pick, and then also Carter Bryant, a prototype 3-and-D prospect for this team. These 2 players should have an immediate impact in the league.
The Spurs, a team to watch. Claxton finds MP. No good off the back of the rim. Now let's check out the starters for Brooklyn. Porter Jr. and Clowney in it forward. Cam Thomas out there with MP. And it's Claxton in at the center position, filling out the middle. And for an update on MP, let's send it over to Ali.
We have a bit of a lineup change tonight. MP is stepping into the starting 5 in a move that many fans have been hoping for. Coach told me, quote, MP's earned it. He put in the time and he's done things the right way. He's looked like a starter for a while now. It's quite the journey for the rising star from Vermont.
You know, it seems his moment has arrived. Thanks. Something that MP has that not many other rookies can claim, championship experience. MP was a key member for his team that won a title in the European League.
Yeah, and there's no substitute for experience like that. MP might be a rookie, but to have played in a European championship game is something that goes a long way as far as composure on the court.
And you talk to front office insiders, they'll tell you depth is a necessity for a winning team, Shams.
With more parity, that comes more competition. And I'm told front office executives are continuing to scout players that they feel bring that competitive drive, that desire, that will to want to play and compete on a nightly basis, because these games this season gets long. It's not as frequent when you can just coast through games. You need some real horses to finish the race of the regular season.
Yeah, good point.
What a great start. They've only missed one thus far.
Fox surveying the D. And the layup is good off the glass.
Can't lose sight of Fox or allow him to feel comfortable looking to score this close.
Back to MP. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
This guy has been in attack mode this quarter. The defense might want to intercede here.
Vassell outside. And Shams, the last few years, teams often giving up a lot of draft picks when they traded for a difference maker.
The market has changed, BA, and the thought process has been, assuming the trade moves the needle, those picks you're giving up aren't very good. But listen, if the trade doesn't work, you just gave up the farm. And that's the risk-reward that you play with as a general manager.
It's Thomas on the wing.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Back to MP, 6 to shoot. Buries it from 3. Ramos has got 13 now. You know, the other day I was checking out the magazine stand at the bookstore, and I saw MP right on the cover. How about that?
Oh, I saw it too at the supermarket. And you know what? Congrats to MP. Making a magazine cover is no doubt a I made it moment.
Love rim protection from Nick Claxton. That is a big-time block.
And that'll fire up your team. Great defensive play at one end and instant offense at the other.
Spurs trail by 7. And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. So San Antonio ends up going with a new group. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Olynyk, and Waters is subbed in for Champagnie. Brooklyn also changing it up. Sharp, he's checked in for Claxton. Clowney comes in for Williams, and MP subbed in for Thomas. Pass to Cornette. Shams, with so many entertainment options out there, Commissioner Silver has said the league cannot be complacent.
Boy, is there ever. I mean, you think about the new TV deals, you think about the rise of social media. We're seeing so much innovation in this world, just in general, across all sports, and the NBA is no different. And certainly, the league office has been very proactive, looking to improve this product at every turn. And a lot of this is around social media and around the internet and around their young consumers and young fans. fans.
So on the floor for Brooklyn, Porter Jr. and Clowney in it forward. MP is out there with Terrence Mann, and it's Sharp in it to 5.
A lights-out three-point shooter. All Porter Jr. needs is a little wiggle room, and he's pulling up.
The kick out to Johnson. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Brooklyn trailing. Pass to Clowney. And here's MP. Now here's Mann. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. MP outside. And again, Brooklyn with the triple. And what an incredible achievement from MP recently. Grant, he turned in one of the most efficient games you will ever see.
Well, you talk about what it means to dominate. MP was the definition of that with his performance. Now, everything fell for him, and it looked like he was a man amongst boys.
MP going to work down low.
By the time this young man is done, MP could be one of the great scorers we've ever seen.
Pass to Waiters, looking to end the run. The shot, no good.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
2 points. That one goes. Now it's a 5-point Brooklyn lead.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
For Brooklyn, Claxton comes in for Sharp, and Cam Thomas subbed in for Mann. 1:57 left in the second. Castle outside, beyond the arc. Porter pulls it in.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Pass to Barnes. Launches it, nails it from 3. Barnes has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
This is a big part of what makes Harrison Barnes tick, right? Spot-up shooting off the catch, one of his truly strong suits.
All right, Chums, we know you got to hop back on your phone in case you have to break any news. Thank you for being with us here tonight. Great stuff.
Happy to be here, B.A. Thank you.
Well, that was fun having Shams sit in with us. I tell you what, if you're looking for the inside scoop, he's the guy.
So true. He's got his finger on the pulse of this entire league. If something's going down, you can count on him letting everybody know about it.
Got a hand on it.
How about the swat by Olynyk? Nice defensive play.
And that one's good. Ramos has got 12 now in this quarter.
Well, you can see the team is just continuing to call his number. Until the defense figures it out, it ain't going to change.
Outside Olynyk. Pass to Vassell. Here's Fox. Takes a 3. And his first miss of the night. Now 2 of 3. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Ooh, MP going to work inside.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Spurs trail by 12. Here's Fox. On the wing, Vassell. Pure from 3-point range. Vassell's got 5 points.
Yeah, when he gets underneath the line, all eyes get trained on Fox. So he'll have someone available outside for the 3.
Got it. 31 points for MP.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Launches it from deep. And that's not gonna go. And the first half now in the books. Brooklyn out in front. They're up by 11. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule. And guys, allow me to digress. Anybody care to explain what I saw in the catering area a few minutes ago?
No, Ernie. Shaq started it. I promise you, Ernie. It was not me. I never throw.
Let us take some time now to talk about the first half, a commanding performance for the Brooklyn Nets.
They're passing on point, reading the defense and reacting. Kenny, I wish you'd react this fast when I asked you to pass the cinnamon rolls.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Well, few descriptions more glowing than saying a player is clutch. What, in your opinion, Grant, enables a player to be that way?
You know, B.A., it's about confidence and command. When you're able to process and execute under the pressure, both internal and external, that's when you have a chance to be clutch.
Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. Barnes plays the 4 with Wemby standing tall in the middle. And it's Vassell in at the 3. That's the San Antonio 5. MP outside, down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, MP buries the triple.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Spurs trail by 12. On the wing, Fox. Thomas defends. Now here's Wembanyama. He's got 7. Vassell can't get it to go.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And for all the optimism, Grant, the Spurs having to navigate some tough seas with health challenges.
Yeah, the legendary Greg Popovich moving to a front office role. Then Wemby suffering a blood clot too. Some trying times, but this team's foundation of togetherness has helped.
And here's Vassell from the arc. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama. Vassell's got 8.
Yeah, the three-point shot is an important part of Vassell's game and an important part of this offense.
Pass to Clowney. And here's Porter. The 3 is up. And the Nets, another 3.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Outside Barnes. To the wing on the left. Castle for 3. The rebound by the Nets. Clowney's got 4 rebounds now. Porter from outside. Counted from distance. Porter's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Here's Wembanyama. In traffic, Wemby goes to work.
This guy's been great, no doubt about it, but it hasn't been enough to get them where they want to be.
Back to MP. And the shot goes in. MP's got 38 points.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Spurs trail by 17. Vassell outside. Castle outside. Pass to Wembanyama. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
Looking at who's out there now for San Antonio. Cornette's checked in for Barnes. Johnson comes in for Vassell. And it's Harper in for Castle. Pass to Porter. The 3. He drops it from range. Porter's got 9 points now in the second half.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. Spurs talent evaluators first laid eyes on Victor Wembanyama when he was 15 years old, playing on a youth team in France. At that point, the franchise was enjoying its 22nd straight winning season, but the opportunity to just maybe draft a prospect like Wemby gave them the impetus to rebuild. Back to you, Brian.
Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. MP outside. Pass to Thomas. There's the 3. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
Well, the absolute response from 3 by Cam Thomas.
From deep, Johnson. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got his 4th assist in this one. Pass to Clowney. Back to MP. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. MP's got 40 points.
Boy, this offense has revolved around him today, and rightly so. He has been fantastic.
Fox, that's good.
The quickness of Fox is something else. He pulls up on the spot, and the defense just can't stay with him.
Thomas, left side. Pass to MP from outside the arc. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Outside Johnson. Three-pointer, Fox. That shot, no good. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's the Nets, up by 15. Substitution here for San Antonio. Barnes, he's checked in for Cornette. Vassell comes in for Johnson. Castle's checked in for Harper. And De'Aaron Fox is subbed in for McLaughlin. And so in the game for the Nets, the tandem on the perimeter, Thomas and Porter Jr. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. Then it's MP. And it's Clowney in at the 4 spot. MP outside. And here's Porter outside. Good. And that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
Yeah, guard-like skills in a forward's body. Porter Jr. with the quick release.
Pass to Wembanyama. Out to Fox. Lets it go from deep. Again, the miss by Fox. Nets leading by 19. That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one.
Rare turnover for them tonight. They've protected the ball, and they're trying to protect this lead.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Castle outside. San Antonio moving the ball around. Vassell outside. Jacks up a 3. Clowney pulls it in. Clowney's got 6 rebounds in the game. Claxton passes to Ramos. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And here's Fox. Pass to Castle. Here's the 3. Knocks down the trifecta.
And as we see more of Castle, expect that J to get better.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Clowney. MP. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Ramos has got 43 points. Vassell outside. Castle for 3. Claxton with a rebound.
Well, you can see they are willing to absorb some of these open shots from this guy because obviously another miss here.
Pass to MP from deep. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Nets.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And they'll chalk this up as their 3rd win of the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for MP.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust.
Rebound by San Antonio. Fox with the ball. Now guarded by MP. Castle against Porter. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. And so MP will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Claxton finds MP. Again! What an avalanche! And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
23 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. To the middle. Outside for Wembanyama. San Antonio again can't hit. MP against Fox. Lets it go from the wing. And good! There's another!
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. So we see the Nets taking the W here. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in.
Thanks, guys. A $50 and a win. And I already know you'll say one doesn't mean much without the other. You really mean it, though? Isn't that what players have to say? What's the danger in admitting what anybody who's played at any level knows to be true? Scoring is fun.
Nah, you trying to get me in trouble, Dominic.
Hey, I'm just asking questions, MVP.
I mean, yeah, it's fun, but I can get buckets on my own in my driveway. You play on a team because you want to achieve something greater than personal glory, you know? Don't get me wrong, I want the personal glory too, but winning as a team is the entire point.
Understood. Thanks for your time, MP.
Thank you.
BA, over to you.
All right, thank you, Dominic. And that'll do it, folks. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching.
What does this organization ask of us, MP? Everyone from the owner down.
Everything we've got. Everything with purpose.
Does that seem unfair to you?
No.
Can you do me a favor and stop forcing moves during games because you promised you would in your videos?
Yeah, I could do that, Coach. I'm sorry.
I don't even mind you making those videos, but when the whistle blows, you need to throw that out the window. You're here to do one thing, and that's help us win, man.
Yeah, no, you're right. I get it.
I'm not saying don't try anything new. Everything's new until you try it in the game, but please, only when the situation calls for it.
I got you, Coach. That's my bad. It won't happen again.
Good.
Good, MP.
MP's going to surprise a lot of people, man. He did a really good job going up against those guys in Europe as grown men. I think he's a really good sleeper pick for Rookie of the Year this year. Shout out MP.
And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan. So, Greg, here we are, just about a week into the NBA season. The regular season comes at you fast.
I mean, the games start coming fast and furiously right out of the gate. But you wonder how we made it through summer without getting to see any NBA action.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Thomas on the wing. He's joined by Porter. Then it's MP. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Clowney in at the four-man position. Thompson passes to Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
Şengün finishing with authority. There you go, big fella. They can feel you.
To the inside. Here's MP. Shoots a fader. And Thompson sends it back. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. And here's MP for three. Rebound by Okogie. Ramos has gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Pass to Thompson. Driving inside. And the rejection by Claxton. Porter with it. He's picked up by KD. Ramos, that's good.
Showing a lot of muscle on the interior. MP unaffected by the defense there.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
You look at the Houston Rockets, already one of the most physically imposing teams in the league last season, and they got even bigger signing Clint Capella, of course, the trade for Kevin Durant, and bringing back Steven Adams. They're a team that nobody looks forward to facing, guys.
Leveraging all that size. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
Three-pointer connects from three-point range. Ramos has got a couple of threes now in the first with the Nets. Rockets have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Here's Thompson. The Rockets with another miss. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. MP again from deep. Ramos has got 13.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Now we have a chance to pay homage to the Eastern Conference Player of the Week, MP.
He's really been on his A game lately. You know, the way their offense is set up, it really relies on his ability. He sets the tone each time down the floor, and he's been a lot of fun to watch.
Smith wide open. He fires. That 3 off the mark.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And that one's good. MP.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Outside Durant. Rebound, Brooklyn.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
MP, no good. Rockets trail by 13. Durant kicks to Şengün. Pass to Smith. Takes it off the glass.
And this is why you let Smith work inside. He's adept at knowing how to finish in traffic.
For the Houston Rockets, they come into tonight following a loss to the Detroit Pistons. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thomas for the Rockets. The timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Here's Şengün. He has 6. Van Vliet outside. Good. And it's Şengün picking up the assist.
Using the dribble to get free for a hoop. Fred Van Vliet. That's nasty.
And for a guy who handles the ball so much, Fred Van Vliet really, Clark, takes care of the ball. He rarely turns it over.
Yeah, Freddie is steady, boy. I tell you, man, he is a guy who really squeezes that orange. You can trust him to push the pace and play slow and take care of it no matter what the circumstance is. I mean, his leadership, his clutch production, That guy is a coach's dream.
So for Brooklyn now, Porter and Clowney up in the forward spots. Terrence Mann is out there with MP. And it's Claxton in at the 5, home in the paint.
He's a big reason why they're on top. I imagine they'll keep feeding him. I would.
Here's Van Vliet. And the rejection by Claxton.
2 minutes left in the first half.
MP looking around. 1:52 left to play in the first half. No good on the triple. Rockets trail by 8. Van Vliet outside. From outside the arc, Brooklyn with the rebound.
He's hit a rough patch for sure this period. They need more from him.
That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. MP's got 22 points. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Well, there's a resemblance in Alperen Şengün's game. Coach Udoka said he's got a little bit of Joker in him. That's the first thing you'll see. Şengün acknowledged the comparison, adding our passing skills and touch under the rim is similar, but Joker is like monster level. I want to get to that level. Back to you, Kevin.
He is clearly on the rise. Thank you, Allie. Pass to Eason. And some nice passing there by Houston. Van Vliet with it. MP's there. It'll go, and the Nets lead is cut down to 10 in the bucket there from Van Vliet. Here's Clowney. Now, Mann. And here's MP for 3. Good on the three-point shot. 27 points for him.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Durant against Porter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Using his length inside. Durant.
Nobody better at getting inside and finding good looks. KD rarely forces anything, and he usually gets the best shot available.
Here's MP. Beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing way to get that ball off in time.
I agree. I mean, and to have the composure to lock in and get off a shot he feels confident about, that's good work.
MP has been leading the charge for Brooklyn. He's been a major threat from three-point range. Got 2 of them to fall in that quarter. And we'll be back with you shortly.
I have some research here that might explain everything. Apparently 3 is more than 2. They keep making threes. That's why they're ahead.
All right, let's turn now to take a look at how the Eastern Conference is shaping up.
You know, I think for Brooklyn, this team wants to do big things.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
Smith and Şengün make up the 4 and the 5. And it's Durant, then it's Thompson, and it's Okogie in at the 2 spot. And that's the group in there for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Greg, you think about the value of those sage veterans on a team, guys that have been around the block, played a lot of years. Why are they so important?
Well, a lot of times they'll echo the message of the head coach, and I tell you what, it's also, as a coach, you love having those veteran players because you can trust what they're going to do on the floor. That consistency is really important, not just for the coaches, but the teammates.
Pass to Okogie. Now Şengün. He's got 6. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Greg, you look at Alperen Sengun. He's one of the best combinations of force and finesse in the NBA.
And you wonder how he fell to the 16th pick in the 2021 draft. You saw the numbers he was putting up as a 19-year-old in Turkey. Pretty clear he should have gone higher.
Here's MP. The kick out to Porter. Pass to Clowney. Claxton sets the screen for Porter. MP outside. Puts it up. Kevin Durant with the rebound. He gets trailed by 14. Thompson passes to Durant. The Rockets with another miss.
He's trying to get himself into a rhythm, but at what expense?
A nice shot by MP.
They've come out hot this second half, hitting 3 of their first 4 shots.
And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Houston. Next game for him, they'll take on the Raptors at Toronto. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for him. Here's Sengun. And he banks in the layup. Sengun's got 4 this quarter.
A true monster in the paint and just under 7 feet. It can be so easy for Sengun to find those baskets.
MP's shot is good.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And the Nets are going to change here. Mann's checked in. While we have a chance, let's take a look at the teams that led the NBA in rebounding last season. The Rockets, number 1.
They had such a strong presence in the paint, just a physical team. They dominated the interior in terms of rebounding.
Outside, KD. Tough 2 from Durant.
And at nearly 7 feet tall, Durant is a problem inside. Got to push him out a little further than that.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Claxton the pass to Ramos. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. MP's got 39.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Durant's shot is good.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Back to MP. The 3-ball, and the 3-ball is good. Ramos has got 13 points in the second half.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Pass to KD. Fades and shoots, and it's Houston with another.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
And so Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Houston with a big group substitution here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Sengun. Tari Eason comes in for Smith. Shepard's checked in for Josh Okogie. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Thompson.
Well, his scoring has helped them build and sustain this lead. Now he's trying to close it out.
VanVleet finds Durant. Now here's Capella. VanVleet outside. Shot clock at 6. Over in the corner, Shepard. No problems knocking that one down. Shepard's got 6.
Lethal from deep. Shepard will hurt you from there.
Pass to MP. Lets the 3 fly. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Durant, good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
And it's Sharp missing. He gets trailed by 17.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one. And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Nets out in front. They lead by 8. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball. And how about that?
Group substitution here. Jabari Smith, he's checked in for Clint Capella. Kevin Durant comes in for Tari Eason. Okogie's checked in for Shepard. And it's Thompson in for Fred VanVleet. So for Brooklyn now, Thomas on the wing. He's joined by Porter. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. Then it's MP. And it's Clowney in at the 4.
And this offensive explosion has narrowed the gap.
Almost happened too late, partner. I mean, their offense didn't come alive until they were nearly out of it, but it is alive now.
Connects again from distance.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they've got 2 guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game.
An outstanding performance from Durant so far. But you know what? That's par for the course for him. He's just a natural scorer.
MP finishes inside.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's gonna expand.
Şengün against Porter. MP, good, another from 3.
He's now set the team record for most threes in a game. Unreal.
And a lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure, he's positive the next one's gonna go in.
And we know how fans love the long ball, right? Especially his fans, because he can hit it from anywhere and go on unbelievable streaks like tonight. I mean, who does it better from distance? And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Nets.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series.
Good, that's another bucket.
And what a night, arguably the best in franchise history.
Tying the franchise mark for most points in a game. The next basket breaks it. Thompson passes to Okogie. Durant deciding where to go with it. Back to Smith. To halt the run. He can't get it to go. Brooklyn with the ball. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by. Pass to Thomas. And here is MP. Connects again from distance.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep.
And he's tied Curry's mark from 2016, which was the top spot for threes in a game for a short while. It's been that kind of takeover display that we've seen here tonight.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Now it's
MP, you broke the 60-point barrier. You carried your team to victory. How? After all that, do you have the energy to stand here for an interview?
Wow, this feels good. Listen, Coach always says he makes us practice hard so that we got plenty in the tank when it counts. If they told us, hey, play another 48 right now, I promise you, I'd give them another 60-piece like it was warm-up.
You make it look easy. Well done tonight, MP.
Yeah, it was light work. Thank you.
Kevin, back to you.
All right, thanks, Jen. And that about wraps it up.
'60 is serious business, MP. I know you tired, because I for sure was. Congrats.
MP's going to surprise a lot of people, man. He did a really good job going against those guys in Europe as grown men. I think
60 is...
Hey,